everybody, welcome back to the GamerNerdz. I'm Monica Jolie. Ninja Gaiden without Itagaki calling the shots? Players retake the role of the most bloodthirsty ninja, Ryu Hyubusa, as he battles his own demons. Has the series suffered due to its new direction, or does the legend of the dragon sword shine bright? Bright red like blood splatters Ryu's blade in Ninja Gaiden 3.
Let's get into the story of Ninja Gaiden 3. The storylines in the Ninja Gaiden series have never been anything to write home about. Ninja Gaiden 2's Archfiend storyline had me raising my eyebrow the whole way through. Ninja Gaiden 3 manages to be even more abysmal. You don't even know what's going on. It's so confusing. There are betrayals. No one knows why characters are doing what they're doing. Their motivation makes absolutely no sense. By the time you find out who the main antagonist is, you wouldn't even understand what happened or why or really anything. Ninja Gaiden 3 tries to take a more personal view on Ryu Hyubusa, completely fails at it. For some reason, Ryu Hyubusa bonds with this family. I'm not gonna spoil anything for you here, not that you're gonna play this game, and it's just completely out of place for this character, especially with the way they present him in this game. Now, at the beginning, you have Ryu Hyubusa, who is confronted by an enemy who is pleading for his life, have a family, please don't kill me, and all you can do is walk forward and murder him. Maybe I would have the option to let this guy live, but you don't, and you're just left there wondering, really, this is the guy that's supposed to have a heart? I'm supposed to really sympathize and say, yes, I understand his inner turmoil. I spent the whole thing grinding my teeth, really having to play just so I could review it, and it only got good in the last 10 minutes of the game. I spent all these hours that sucked all the way through, and then now it's actually getting good, and then the game ends. What made the game completely fall apart was the fact that the gameplay didn't match up to what we expect. In the last games, like I said, the storylines were never amazing, but the gameplay compensated for that. All you cared about was the amazing game mechanics that made you feel like you were an absolute killing badass ninja. Now in Ninja Gaiden 3, the gameplay has been stripped down so much. Everything that worked in the last few games, for some reason, Team Ninja decided that let's get rid of it and replace it with the most streamlined, boring gameplay. The Ninja Gaiden series as a whole has always been known for its hardcore difficulty. It's always made you so frustrated and angry, but at the end it was satisfying. When you killed a really painful boss, you felt like, yes, I did it. On Ninja Gaiden 3, the enemies, they just spawn so you can destroy them. It's so easy. It's so stripped down from the game you used to love. Now in the last games, you can either find or purchase new weapons. In this one, for the most part, all you have is one sword. Now I say one sword because as the game progresses, you do get other swords that replace the current sword you are using, but they still all play exactly the same. You only have one ninpo in this game, which turns Ryu Hyubusa into this giant dragon, kills off all its enemies, and replenishes part of his life. Ryu Hyubusa is cursed by this curse of the something fist, I don't know, I wasn't paying attention, where he somehow absorbed the dragon sword. His arm, after he kills a bunch of enemies, glows red, and at that point he can charge it up, murder everyone in his murdering spree. Now that's kind of fun, I admit that, but the gameplay mechanics have been stripped down so much that you just left there going, what happened? You can't even dismember enemies, you can't decapitate. All that stuff we found in Ninja Gaiden 2 that was so visceral and aggressive has been removed completely. Team Ninja gave you and took back, and I don't understand why. There is still the deep combo system, but you don't even need to use it. You don't have to strategize. Ryu Hyubusa can slide under things, and also he can climb walls with his kunai. Now those are cool for the most part, but you do it so often, they just tacked on gameplay elements in each level for no apparent reason, which brings me to the structure of the levels. All you really do is run from one area to the next, stop, kill a bunch of enemies, run again, kill more enemies, get to the boss, and that's what you do throughout the whole game. Why am I doing this? You can still reach higher areas by jumping off adjacent walls. All that stuff is still there. He's still the ninja we cared for. It's just he's been stripped down so much. Probably the most annoying inclusion in this game is the action trigger, where you have to press a button that appears on screen, and that's about it. And they do it so often. What happened, guys? The boss battles are complete uninspired, so predictable. Once you figure out what you have to do, that's about it, you're done. Now there is a multiplayer aspect to this game. I'm not even gonna touch this for very long. I didn't care much about it. It's so boring, so badly done. There are glitches all over the place. Now in terms of AV, it's a good looking game, yes-ish. It doesn't really feel like it's changed at all since Ninja Gaiden 2. Everyone looks plastic, environments are bland, empty rooms or empty streets or empty forests, very boring level design. Ryu Hyubusa sounds completely monotone. Everyone else just sounds irritating. When you're killing off enemies, they're pleading for their lives, gets on your nerves. You kind of wish it would just shut the f up. I'm sorry, Team Ninja. I really love Ninja Gaiden 1, really love Ninja Gaiden 2. For sure, there's gonna be a Ninja Gaiden 3 Sigma. I really love the previous games. This one just doesn't cut it. No pun intended.
Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed the show. See you next time on The GamerNerdz. I'm gonna start laughing at this one for sure. Sucks. I forgot about Ryu. Stupid Ryu. I said an S. Why? Why? I almost had that one.
Just keep pressing X and blocking and pressing X, and maybe if you want to press Y, and that's about it. That's all you need to do.